If I look or sound like a zombie in this video, I woke up literally about 5 minutes ago. When I couldn't get back to sleep. I fell asleep really early last night. And it is 20 to 4 a.m. as I'm recording this, but don't watch that, okay? I wanted to talk about a topic that has been pretty much like on my mind since I even discovered what said topic was like years ago. Um, and I feel like with me coming out a lot on my channel about how I feel about things, what I'm doing in my life, etc. I thought I would bring this up. I was gonna do it anyway at some point for like a subscriber special, but I don't really want to waste a milestone on a video that. I mean, this video is genuine, but it's like, is it worth doing it rather than doing something fun for say 500 subscribers or 1,000? You know, if I ever get there. But um, the one game franchise to me that's always gonna stick in my mind, whether I continue playing video games or not in the next 10 years, is Diablo. Diablo is one of the best genres of games I've ever played. Well, I say genres, one of the best franchises I've ever played. I'm gonna give you a rundown of why. Because normally I wasn't really into RPGs or ARPGs or JRPGs or MMOs, roguelikes. I wasn't into anything like that. I think the closest thing I played was like, my dad got like a weekend trial of World of Warcraft, and I watched him play it. And I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't think that was a game for me. And then when I moved here to Nottingham, where I'm living now, um, I wasn't playing a lot of newer games. I was playing stuff like GTA San Andreas, Crash Bandicoot 2, 3 on the PS1, Serious Sam on the PS2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and just like I wasn't like there, if that makes sense. I wasn't on the Xbox 360 that much. I wasn't on the PS3s. I wasn't even getting like phones. I mean, I was like 10 years old, so that makes sense. Um, but after my dad passed, and we were living with my auntie at the time, her boyfriend at the time, Urel, who was an amazing man, and I wish could still speak to him now. I haven't spoke to him since we moved from that house to where I am now. Um, he bought an Xbox 360, and we were playing games like Dead Rising 2, Mass Effect. I think it was Mass Effect, something like that. Call of Duty. I think Black Ops was coming out at the time, or I think Black Ops already came out. This was around 2011, 2012. I don't know if Black Ops came out. We were definitely playing a Treyarch Call of Duty game. Um, and then he bought Diablo 3. Um, well, it was mainly for me. It was for my birthday when he got it. And it was pretty new off release at the time. So he said he was a really big fan of Diablo. He played Diablo 2 a lot on PC, which I had no idea what Diablo 2 was. Fun fact, I didn't even know what it was. Well, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't like play it until recently. I literally played it like a couple of weeks ago, and it was some of the best fun I've ever had playing a Diablo game. But he said he really enjoyed Diablo 2, Diablo 1, so he wanted to buy Diablo 3 on the Xbox. And I don't know what it was about the game, but I found it really hard. When my dad passed away, to just focus on anything. I couldn't have fun. Um, I didn't go to school. I missed like a year of school at the time. Um, so I didn't even get into school. So I sat at home all day, every day. Everyone would go out to work or college or whatever, and I was just sat at home doing nothing. So he got me Diablo 3, and I don't understand to this day what it is about the game. Well, I do understand, but I don't know what it was about the game then that got me hooked. But if I had to pick one thing, it was the idea of Diablo is a game where you can just have fun. It's a very easy to understand game when you get it. Diablo 2 was more of a challenge for me because it doesn't hold your hand like Diablo 3 does. Diablo 4 kind of toned back on it a little bit. Like not as much as I'd like it to. I wish it was like a bit more independent, but that's just because it's a modern day game and you have to like explain everything. But playing Diablo 3 was so much fun. I remember exactly what the first class I played was. It was the barbarian. And I didn't really like it. But well, I did like it, but I didn't know what I was doing. But like I'm playing Barbarian on Diablo 3 now. Um, like almost 11 years later, I still don't even know what I'm doing. Um, but I played a Barbarian. His name was Euro, same as my auntie's boyfriend. Um, he was blonde. And we were going for. I think I wanted to go hammer the ancients, but I think he said Whirlwind was the best build. So I just trusted him. He was like 35, so I said, "Yeah, I'll trust you, bro. You do you do that." So that was that. Um, but the one thing for me that really stood out, and it always sticks by me, I even listen to the song now, is I'm gonna play you the new Tristram theme song from Diablo 3. This is the first like hometown you go to in the game. Hearing this sound at like 2 in the morning when you freshly downloaded Diablo 3 and you just made your barbarian and you're killing undead enemies, going into town and hearing this music is incredible. So I'm going to play it for you now. I can't get over that song. I just can't. I even listen to it now. Same with the Diablo 4 song. I'm also going to play you another song, another snippet of a song from Diablo 4. This is called Kyovashad, which is also one of the first hometowns you go to in the game. The game and Blizzard in general just know how to make really good music. Like hearing those sounds, it's like yes, I'm going to be the hero of this story, and I'm going to kill everything possible, and I absolutely love it for that. Because that's what Diablo was for me. It was a slasher kind of. It was like I think I was fascinated by the idea of like I could be killing enemies in let's say a tier 20 Nephilim Rift, which is like I think it's like hard. No, it's not hard difficulty. It's like yeah, I think it's hard difficulty. I could be wrong. Like master difficulty or something like that. But you get the point. I'm killing enemies in the Greater Rift, and I'm always gonna find better loot. That was the thing. You get like at some point, I'm going to find a better sword, a better helm, a better chest piece that is going to do a lot more damage than BCI. And the game was visually amazing to me. I mean, going from Diablo 3 to Diablo 2, when I played Diablo 2 the other week, Diablo 2 is a lot darker, but I personally really, really love Diablo 3's graphics, and I can't tell you how many hours I spent in that game on the Xbox. I was absolutely hooked. I think it was the one good thing that came out of like gaming for me in terms of dealing with my dad's death. Like I've played so many great games in my life, games that I would like enjoy and come back to regularly, like Fallout 4, The Simpsons Hit and Run was a great one. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, like I mentioned, but Diablo 3 is just gonna stick with me forever. Like that, if I had to pick one game to play from the Diablo series for the rest of my life, it's gonna be Diablo 3 because I really like the art style. I really like the idea of the game. I mean, I still play Diablo 3 and 4 a lot. Like, you can't get me off. Like, as soon as I get on Diablo, you're not getting me off at all. Um, do I prefer Diablo 4 over Diablo 3? Season 2 was really good. I'm gonna have a Season 2 review video soon. I really enjoyed Season 2, but Diablo 4 doesn't give me what Diablo 3 did, mainly because it's the sentimental value of when my dad passed away. I was literally heartbroken. Like, I still am. Like, every time I boot up the game now, it's like, I remember those times I had. Like, I don't want to make a barbarian class again because of the fact that it's going to remind me of Euro and my dad and everything that happened. Because that's what gaming does for me now. It's like I play games now to get over like a lot of things that are going on mentally, which is why I made a video the other day talking about like I want to go to the gym, I want to work out, I want to be like good enough to do other things. Like because I love gaming. I love playing games. I've got so many games on my desktop. I've got like I'm looking at it now. I've got Diablo, Overwatch, Assetto Corsa, Starfield, some Final Fantasy Freddy's games, Serious Sam, games that I really enjoy playing. But the one real gaming experience that I've had that I can thoroughly say that like I sat down, played every minute of this game, enjoyed it with all of me. The very first time I booted up Diablo 3, all my problems just disappeared. Sorry, I'm I'm tearing up. Apologies. The first time I loaded up Diablo 3, I was hooked. Which is why the only reason I didn't play it afterwards when I moved back into this house was because I had a PlayStation 3 and I got really into Uncharted for a couple of years. I was playing Uncharted 1 and 2 and then Uncharted 3 came out. I was buzzing about that. I really enjoyed Uncharted. Um, and fun fact, Diablo 3 was one of the first games I ever bought on this PC. It was GTA, then the newest FIFA because I'm a sad cunt, and then it was Diablo 3. And I can't stress it enough. I love Diablo. You know, it's gonna be that game that's always gonna sit in my heart for me personally. Not even just on an emotional level. I just really enjoy the gameplay. Um, and if it's okay with you lot, I really want to do a long playthrough of Diablo 3 on the channel, like just the campaign, because I really want to play the campaign again, like properly. Like the last time I played Diablo 3 was it was seasonal, so you don't have to do the campaign, but you can like kill the campaign bosses and whatnot. But I want to do a full playthrough of going from going from Act 1 to Act 5, killing Diablo, killing um what's his name? I forget his name now. Killing Diablo, Leoric, um Belial, and just playing the game. So if it's okay with you, like, I really want to do that for the channel because it's something personal to me. Um, that and excuse me, that and I want to do it leading up to my 21st birthday. So I'm gonna upload one episode of it a day, like around Christmas time. Because I'm probably not gonna do much for Christmas. I normally don't. Um, like when I was a few years younger, yeah, you do a lot of things for Christmas, but yeah, sorry, I was just out there. Just what happens when I can't sleep. So thank you for watching anyway. I'm going to now either sleep or record Diablo 3 background footage for this video. And also I'm going to do a poll. Like when this video goes live, you don't have to have any Diablo 3 knowledge. You don't have to know anything about the game. I'm just going to give you a list of the classes, all the classes. It could be any. Actually no. It's going to be the classes I haven't ever played before. So I'm going to leave out Barbarian. I'm going to leave out Wizard because they're the only ones I've played. I will play Barbarian in my own time. I will play a separate character on Barbarian, but ideally I want to play a new class like the Witch Doctor, the Crusader, the not the Paladin, the Necromancer. Necromancer was really fun actually. I played it on the Switch. I forget. That was really fun. Anyway, I'm waffling. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go back to sleep or record some gameplay, whichever one comes first. So, thank you for watching. I love you all as always, and I'll see you later.